Capricorn, hey there, Melissa here. Let's see if this is working. I'm having some technical difficulties, Capricorn, and I really hope that I am live right now. Let's find out. Says I am. Then. I'm Jeff Sherman. Oops, I'm live. For some reason, YouTube isn't letting me go live directly from the YouTube Live, so luckily I have the software, but I wasn't going to use it because I don't really need to, and I'm not doing an all signs reading. Anyways, Capricorn, my name is Melissa. I'm going to be your tarot card reader for the day. I do have a few announcements. One is I do have a membership you can now join. You can either find that in the description box below or linked in the About section of my channel, as well as there should be a join button next to the subscribe button. Also, if you're not subscribed yet, do consider doing that, and welcome. And welcome back to those of you who already are subscribed or have at least viewed my videos before. We are going to be going live on this channel every single day at 3 p.m. for an all signs reading. I said every single day. I didn't mean that, though. Every single weekday at 3 p.m. So Monday through Friday, 3 p.m., I will be doing an all signs reading. Today, we're just doing an energy check-in, just whatever comes up, but we will do love readings and things like that for all signs throughout the week as well. Let's see. I am also going to try to do 2 to 3 signs, like full sign readings like this one a week. So we'll see how that goes. That'll be at 2 p.m. on the days that I end up doing those. Okay. So 3 o'clock p.m. Make sure you have your bell notifications set to all so you are notified when I do upload or go live. I probably won't be doing a lot of uploading. It just takes so much more time to do than these live readings are just already uploaded for you. Well, I mean, it does take a long time to process. You don't need to know about that, Capricorn. Let's get to your love reading. So starting out your reading, and I will have this time stamped, even this part, we will have at 2:00. We will start with your channeled messages. So as you can see in the title of this reading, I got most of your information from, well, one of the most profound and powerful channels. I've been doing this thing where God asked me to go out and kind of like the divine God, whatever you believe in, speaks to us all the time through animals. It's like they're not going to actually say anything to you, right? But they have messages in each of them. Usually you can tell without even going to Google to find out what the spirit animal meaning of the animal is. You can usually, if you're an energy reader, which we all are, if you're comfortable with your energy reading skills, you can usually receive the energy off of the animal or the situation. So anytime you're out and about and something happens and you're like, well, that is not every fucking day you see that. Which, by the way, it would happen all the time if you were paying attention. But so the times that you do notice, there's a message in that from the divine. Okay. Anyways, that wasn't what this whole channel part was going to be about. But I'm not 100% sure what kind of animal this was. It was a bird. I think it was either a crane. It was all white. It was fucking stunning. And I hadn't seen one in years. I mean, maybe since I was a kid in person. I used to see them when I lived in a, like on the lake, kind of when I grew up. I grew up on a lake. And so I would see these crane birds. I don't know if it was a crane, a great egret, or a great white heron. Okay. One of those. It was stunning, but it was so majestic. The energy on it was so powerful, right? And I was like, that is for Capricorn, because I was out kind of trying to hear any messages for you. And again, I've just gotten different messages from the divine for every sign that I've done this for so far. So I'm just like, wow, this is great. When you really start to play with the divine, they play back. Okay. So this fucking bird, and when it took flight, oh, I was going to get a picture of it. Okay. I went back out this morning to see if I could get a picture of it, because I was like, I'm probably never going to see that bird again, or a bird like it. Okay. It was so majestic. It was so insane. About it, when it took flight, it was just like, bitch, I own this motherfucker, right? And it was just powerful as shit, just like you, okay? So it was saying that you're just a majestic, powerful, unique motherfucker, but I don't think you step fully into that. It was asking you to step into your uniqueness. What, made me understand the power of this bird was that I just don't get to see that bird every fucking day, okay? So whatever is, I feel like you're hiding a part of you that the world would be just fucking intrigued by, and like overwhelmed by, I'm getting. So they're saying, march to the beat of your own drum, little drummer, boy, girl, male, female, non-binary. And it's fly your freak flag city time. Okay. I don't care. That's just what time it is. Okay. And there's another thing that came through was, and if you've been watching me for a while, you probably know this, but, when my babies were younger, I would take them to like their aunt, my sister-in-law actually taught me to do this. And so I did this and it worked so well. But we would dress our kids up in bright, kind of obnoxiously bright clothes at this public pool so that we could easily spot our children out, right? Well, God has done that just for us as well, okay? He has dressed us up in some unique little weird ass outfit that people will only recognize us by. Like, first of all, our soul tribe will only be able to recognize us when we're in that skin, okay? But it's saying that the things that make us stand out the most are the things God intentionally built us to stand out with, and usually are the things we're so ashamed of because it made us not fit in, right? Woo! Was that a mind fuck or was that a mind fuck? We were not supposed to fit in. God actually made us all to stand out in our own ways. So God is saying, whatever it is that is your freaking weird part, okay? It's time to show that shit and fly that freak flag proudly and loudly. Okay? That's what I'm getting there. There's a lot of quick success coming to you. And it said, because of your pure ass heart, okay? I think you can be perceived, again, because you are so powerful, I think you can be received incorrectly. But your intentions are pure. And the divine is saying, when you start to when you pour into yourself, I'm actually getting, because I feel like you poured into people, but when you pour into yourself, the divine will start pouring back into you as well, okay? It's time to take yourself seriously. That's what I'm getting. Whatever it is you're trying to pursue, love, whatever it is, take yourself seriously. Know that you're deserving and worthy of all the greatest things in this lifetime. And you're a powerful motherfucker who can attain anything you put your heart to, okay? Now, let me see what else I have here. I think we're just going to get to your love reading, okay? There was more to that, but, it just said that there was when I went to look up what about this great white heron or great white, I don't know which one it was. It was either a great white heron or a great white egret. You can look both of those up, but I looked one of them up and it looked the most like it to me. And it said that it was known in like Greek mythology. I don't know if that's correct. Okay, you go Google it your goddamn self. But it said basically that somewhere in the world, I'm guessing Greek mythology, these birds were a very powerful ascendant of God. So these are messengers of God, and anybody who tried to harm these birds had bad luck for life. Okay, and I thought that was pretty profound. And it's kind of saying you're a messenger of God, whether you believe that it's God. That'd be great. So like God for me is the energy that is the creator, the divine source. Jesus Christ was like an indigo or a psychic medium too, and a healer and an empath or a whatever you want to call. What are those called? So everybody always tells me I'm one of these and I can't remember what it is. It's so embarrassing. What are those called? They're kind of like a healer psychic. You guys, I'm sorry. I should know more about this shit, right? I don't though. What are those fucking called? Shaman, okay? Shaman. People tell me I'm a shaman. I'm like, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know. I don't like labels anyways, but I just think that's so funny because I'm like, I don't even know really what that is or what that means. But I feel like you're a shaman or you're a healer of some sort or you're some sort of God's, I don't know where I was going with that, but this was saying that people should not be fucking with God's messengers, okay? These people are going to have I would like to say I don't love the idea of bad karma for life or anything, but as long as they're walking in, as long as God is going to quickly humble anybody who fucks with you. That's what I'm getting right now, okay? And it's because you have a pure heart and you're integral, okay? So stick to that. It's like don't ever jump to their side of things and start doing things out of spite or out of haste, because then you become the person that God will humble. Believe fucking me, okay? Talk about being humbled for a long, hard motherfucking road, okay? But anyways, moving right along to your love life, we are going to timestamp that at 911. That's kind of crazy, right? So let's move right. Let's get actually a power or whatever these are, romance angels, to get an overall feel of your love life, Capricorn. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to say hi in the chat. Or is anybody in here? Hi, guys. Melissa here. Okay. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Calling in your soulmate, and it says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay. So give your relationship a chance. Okay. I'm getting here that it's saying, oh God, it's almost like I'm watching your soulmate walk in and you're like, nah, I don't need love. And you don't need it. Nobody does. No, people do. People that are hurting think they need love. We do need connection. And I'm going to say, I do feel like you're going through a little bit of a healing period that's going to bring this for you. The Four of Swords, I think, is about a time of surrender, really understanding that we don't need to pressure things, that there is no pressure. The divine will bring in everything that's meant for us. And as soon as we kind of let go of control of things, which I think the Four of Swords is, it kind of brings everything we've ever dreamt of. Okay. You got the Ten of Cups there with it as well. So we'll get more though. I do feel like this is somebody that you're going to marry. Maybe it's somebody you're already married to and on a break from. Sorry if that's not your story. I get that a lot in your energy, Capricorn, and X, but this doesn't have to be that, okay? The King of Pentacles could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. Let's get more. Could be any sign, of course. We're going to get more, though, okay, guys? I do feel like you're healing from something, though, or learning that the best healing is honoring yourself, but also giving yourself the break. It's like I'm watching you, like, demote yourself from the god of your life. Okay. This is a weird message, but I'm watching you like demote yourself from having to control every little thing around you to realizing that it's actually all the divine has it all under control. And the less we try to control things, the more things that we want come to us. Okay. That law of attraction kind of vibe is what I'm getting. But, so the Five of Pentacles into the Death card. The Death card is obviously about a transformation. And a rebirth. I do feel like there is a rebirth here. Oh, sorry. It really feels like an X, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. We have the overarching energy as the Fool here, but it does feel like after a period of being, absent from each other's lives, and really taking the time to do some healing and transforming, that this really could lead to something that does last a lifetime. I think it was always intended to. For those of you who this is an X, I think it was always intended to, but you guys came together before it was time. And it was okay because I feel like you guys also inspired each other to do the work that needed to be done. We're going to clarify everything. Wow, I am not prepared today. Okay, guys? Let's see. So let's see what we're going to clarify this. Your energy, the Four of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so for those of you who this is a new person, which it could be, it does say calling in your soulmate, okay? So it could be a new person. It also says give your relationship a chance. So a lot of you, I am dealing with an ex-person with the Death card and the potential outcome as well. It's going to be like a rebirth of this connection. But some of you, it's just a rebirth of the new, like of you. You're both going to be kind of evolved is what I'm getting. So in your energy on the Four of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, or the Ten of Cups, I'm sorry if I keep calling that Ten of Pentacles, is the Empress card. Abundance, growth. You've done a lot of growing, a lot of ascending. You're standing out. You're attracting everything and everyone, just like that great white heron or that great white egret that I was talking about earlier. And then you get the Page of Pentacles and the Justice card. And I feel like the Page of Pentacles is I'm watching you kind of sit. You're at a desk writing. You got your little glass on. Your little what are those called? Readers, okay, but you're actually dissecting yourself, okay, weird. Whoa, not like in fucking with fucking tools and shit. That's so creepy. But you're dissecting your life and all the things that have happened and how you can, what part of it was you, what part of it was your own fears stopping you, or what part of it was your own fear. It's all fear, by the way. Anything bad that we do in our lives is based out of fear, okay? A fear of either not being enough or of not having control or losing control or not a lack of faith in the divine is what it comes from, okay? A lack of faith, the opposite of faith is fear, okay? Whew. And they cannot exist at the exact same moment. So the Empress, I'm watching, so the Page of Pentacles, I'm watching you literally sit in school, but it's you that you're studying, okay? It's like, it's beautiful and it's going to bring you all the abundance and all the justice. Because you're taking the time to really take accountability for all of the actions that you know. Again, we are not accountable for the pain that was put on us, especially those of us who had like childhood trauma and things like that. That is never going to be our it wasn't our responsibility it wasn't our fault that we went through that trauma, right? But we are the only one. There's not a living being outside of ourselves that can heal from that. So when we acknowledge that we are the only ones that can heal from that trauma, the Empress card, the Justice card, all of the things that you knew were meant to be yours, all the things you were afraid to go after, all of the abundance that you wanted you wanted, but you were afraid you couldn't handle, in your past are coming in, okay? Because you've taken time to study the shit out of every little ounce of you, okay? This is powerful shit. And, I was getting goosebumps in your energy. When that bird took flight, again, if you didn't watch the beginning, there was a great white heron or a great white egret, whatever this bird was, haven't seen in like 20 years. And it was so powerful, and it was a message for you. And when the bird took flight, I was going to get a picture of it, and it took off. I stopped. My phone was in my goddamn backpack, okay? And I was like, shit, I always have my phone in my pocket, but I didn't have a pocket on it that time. So it gets away. I don't get a picture of it. That's I'm so sad. But I wasn't meant to. I guess I wasn't meant to. It was like, it didn't want to be captured, right? Even on film. It was like, don't put me in a film cage even, okay? And I feel like that's you right now. Or in general, I feel like you're too unique to be put in a box is what I'm getting. What the fuck? There's so much shit coming through for you guys. It's powerful. Your soulmate, okay? They have the King of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. You have the fucking Justice card and the Empress. I mean, yummy, McNummy. I can't even, you're you're like an ascended master, okay? You've mastered this lifetime. I watched you study yourself to the max. Like, you have figured out every little hidden nook and cranny in your soul, okay? And in your ego. It's like you've mastered both. I'm watching you master both. It's beautiful. Just balanced as balanced can be. And again, because you have taken the time to do the work and do things integrally, and you didn't cut any corners, and you didn't blame anybody else. I mean, I'm not saying you never did. I'm saying that you recognized when you were doing those things, and you turned that behavior around, and you just kept trying to do the next right thing. And that is why everything is coming in, baby, including this soulmate, okay? Could be somebody you're friends with, or somebody in the same community as you. Oh my God, 2 6s. I feel like that's significant here as well. I feel like this is just such a balanced, even-keeled, lovely give and take, equal give and take, that fucking Justice card. I feel like the scales on both of these you have the Justice card, they have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like that's significant. This is going to be a connection that pours fully into each other, like an equal give and take. There's not going to be one person running this fucking pony show. I don't even know what the fuck that means, okay? But the 6 and the 6, the 2 best 6s, I think, right? 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Cups. It's about people who know their own worth, and they're willing, and they're not willing to accept any less than that, but they're also willing to pour into not just each other, but the world with whatever it is they're here to do. Okay. Beautiful stuff. And I do feel like, again, that the 3 of this might be somebody that's in your friend circle. We got the Ace of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Tower card. Yeah, this does feel like this isn't, don't let this scare you. Okay, I do feel like this is talking about people who, I don't even talk about the Fool being your overarching energy, okay? This is about a new beginning. And this is for, I think, most of you are coming back to a connection that I don't know that it was toxic or tumultuous, okay? Sometimes they are. And sometimes even then, 2 people can grow and get better and learn and come back into connection because they truly did love each other, but they didn't know how to love themselves, right? And we can't actually truly love each other until we do know how to love ourselves. So I feel like this has been something you've invested in for quite some time. And I do feel like there was something, a breakup, a divorce, a separation for sure. I feel like it was uncomfortable. I feel like it was painful as fuck, actually. And I feel like you both walked away from the love of your lives to do the healing that you needed to do. I feel like there was this feeling like you had like part of half your soul was missing is what I'm getting right now. Is like you felt like half your soul was missing. I feel like you both come to a place where you no longer feel that pain or pull. And that is exactly how you know you're ready to come back into connection. For those of you who aren't dealing with an ex, I'm sorry about that. Please check out your other placements. I am going to do an all signs reading later in about an hour at 3 o'clock. You can also check that out. Don't forget to hit your notification bells, by the way, so that you are notified when I do upload or when I go live. Again, I'll be going live every single weekday at 3 o'clock p.m. For the all signs readings. That will be a different topic most of the time. And then I will do a rotating loop of all of the signs. It looks like that's about it, Capricorn. Let me get you a Power of Love card for a little affirmation. I got a little lost here. I'm not going to lie to you. But I can feel people's resistance to there being an ex. And I'm sorry that this feels like a marriage that broke up. But again, it was like true love. So expression. It says you are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. And it is really asking you to step into your weirdness, whatever that is, whatever thing about you that you didn't really, you've been trying to even, I feel like you've been trying to pursue purpose or things like that. And you've been trying to do it like everybody else does that. And they're saying like, there's only one way that you're going to be able to get to the top or into your spotlight. And it's by showing whatever weird little part of you is you've been hiding all these years. Okay. So fly that fucking freak flag, march to the beat of your own motherfucking drum. You're majestic. You're beautiful. You're powerful. And you are literally, you're like the safe space. Okay. Whenever I've had a Capricorn in my life, and I've had a rough life, Capricorn, just so you know. I think I've told you guys this before, but I've had a rough life where, I used to sleep with a weapon on me and in places that I didn't know. And anytime there was a Capricorn in my area, I felt more safe. Like if somebody was going to try to kill me or rob me in my sleep, Capricorn had my back. Okay. So you guys make motherfuckers feel safe. And I want you to feel that way in your own skin. Okay. Because God specifically made you. Just whatever that shit that you try to hide when you try to suppress this, don't say that, don't do this, don't do that. God made you that way for a very, very good reason. Okay. Because you were meant to stand out from the crowd. I love you so much. And I will see you guys at 3:00 for the All Signs reading. Love you. Bye. Mwah.